Hello there, how's it there? Ame Gakita. I feel on holiday, Kathleen's on holiday, how's you guys doing? Oh, I just said that today I was just sleeping there on my room for the whole damn day. Even earlier before when I was eating dinner, I was actually lying on my bed, not thinking, not moving along the line. Don't really want to think too much, but it's more towards like I'm kind of like just resting along the line. I know it's like considered nice to you guys, but it's more towards like I was totally not expecting that 2 days of being a tour guide for my friends, like walking around Singapore for a few places. Well, it's not like a lot of plays. I think like for cat runs, like Catlin Sun. I mean, like if I said I went to like just for yours, for understanding, to Singapore, Little India, then from there walk all the way to Orchard Road, then from Orchard Road walk all the way to uh not really walk to, but it's more towards like take the right train station to go to Marina Bay Sands, and then Marina Bay Sands we watch the night show along the line, and after that the next then we went back home, everything and the next day go all the way to Bugis, and then after that basically a shopping street along the line, and then there look around, do last minute shopping along the line, and then go back to my house, take their luggage, and then bring them to Changi Airport, and then go to the Singapore Airport, Changi Airport, to take a look at the waterfall along the line. Well, technically, the Garden by the Bay night one was actually considered better though. So when I'm doing the next chatting stream, okay, I'm gonna like showcase a few of the stuff. At least like showcase a little bit. But it's kind of like, not saying like it's good or bad. It's more towards like I'm actually shocked that I'm actually that high. I have to admit that I'm not saying like is it good or is it bad. It's more towards like the tiredness was really something that amazed me in the most unexpected way. It's no one you guys to go around and say that hey, am I is something wrong with me or whatever. It's more towards like dude, going to a lot of places, walk around is really tired. Even to me that I have to rest out properly. So can't really say it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's more towards like the rest was really needed along the line. So I was like I could accept myself like 3-4 day rest. That's just a recovery. Not saying like it's good or bad. It's more towards like the tiredness was something that even I myself can't really argue. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? It's more towards the tiredness or something that even that amazed myself in a way though. Because the thing is like tiredness is really something that, if possible, I want to rest more, but I don't really say whatsoever though. Alright, one little boy and one little girl. Wanna not with you. Say he's heading to the mine. Then left, but he haven't replied to our not messages. I saw there was an attack. We are worried. Can you help us find? But before that, no problem. We tell you everything. Okay, and you confirm our current location. You find near the mining process by the. Okay.
おい、悪ガキども。どうやってここに忍び込んだ？アキラくんがいてくれたからよかったものの、
Oh damn.
目にあったらどうすんだ？
すまない。僕が連れてきてしまったんだ。この子たちはニュースを見て、いても立ってもいられなくなったようでね。
So I need...
全然謝ることなんてねえっすから。むしろ感謝してるくらいで。ただ、こいつらがやんちゃしたせいで、アキラくんが割を食ったらと思うと。
近くの校区にすっごく怖いエーテリアスが出たってニュースでずっと言ってたよ。マナト兄ちゃん、朝出かけたっきりノックノックの返事もくれないんだもん。
悪い。今日はバイトが忙しすぎてスマホを見る暇なかったんだ。
いいよ、マ
Because I need to like make sure that the YouTube channel is also working. Nothing like it's whatever, okay. Yes, like these few days YouTube channel have been really bad in a way though, due to like for some reason. It's like I thought it was like my fault, internet issue along the line. I know that it was on the YouTube side. So I'm not really sure is it a good thing or is it a bad thing though. But if anything, right, I will try to I need to check, make sure that the stream is working on both ends from my connection to YouTube. It's like normally I use the OBS, but I also need to use the YouTube system to check now. It's kind of like making it problematic in a way, but it's
なんか妙なこと吹き込まれなかったっすか？
別に変なことは聞いていないよ。ただマナト君の年齢や誕生日、好きな食べ物やちょっとした癖、あとは昔掲示板で使っていたハンドルネームを教えてもらったから。けれどその情報のおかげでマナト君のことを見つけられたんだ。だから二人のことは怒らないであげてほしい。僕もなるべく忘れるよう努めるよ。
大丈夫っす。鼻から隠すようなもんじゃねえし、それにあいつらが自分の個人情報を洗いざらい教えたのも本当にあんたのことを信頼してたからだと思うんで、むしろ他に知りたいことがあんなら何だって聞いてくれて構わねえっすよ。
Despite you notice tense for a moment, moving slow as he's starting, and if that's the case,
なんすかその目は。
改ま丸もかっこいいけれど、個人的には就労ゴーストも捨てがたいと思うな。どうして使わなくなってしまったんだい？
就労ゴーストはそのユーザーたちに初めて教えたときクソほど笑われたんで、どう使うかってなったんですよね。アキラ君が気に入ったんならそう呼んでもらって構わねえっす。
いいのかい？それじゃあ。
Oh my god.
就労ゴースト。
Dark history in a moment. Shiny fresh and you look at his eye, he's clearly struggling to stay calm.
なんすか。
マナト君は本当に優しいな。けれどやっぱりマナト君と呼ぶのが一番しっくりくるよ。
God, these two brat in it.
優しいっつうか、そりゃ自分たちはダチっすから。そうだ、次からはいちいち探さなくて済むようにバイト中の自分の位置座標共有するようにしときます。だからなんか困ったことあったらいつでも俺のとこに来てくれていいんで。
The two of you make the cable ball back. And the sibling is gone. Didn't give you any trouble. They're pretty clever. Yeah, if I have to say, they probably, Yoda's probably a smart one if you manage to find me with just a bit of info. I just need a little bit of help. Just cream a little bit of the primer along the line. If I feel like last time I'm doing this, what I say or whatever, it's more towards like it's best to do it along the line. There is another one right here. It's more towards like how many do I have to do though? Okay, there is also Alice. Oh, Hachimitsu-san! Hello there, how's your day? Right now I'm just playing the doesn't get referred. So many fan services. That is the gameplay though.
ザオ？どこにいるんだい？
I mean, like, there's a reason why I like Zenless Zero of the 3 MiHoYo big games though. The combat is fun, everything, but defense service, not saying like it's that high yet, okay? I'm not like saying in anime style whatever, but they do know to add in the right amount in a way. But I can understand why some people do not like that kind of fan service though, so it's understandable. Because the thing is, right, if MiHoYo want to go full in, it'll be crazy though, so at the very least, so far based on my understanding, probably because that the style they do is not really like crazy in a way or insane in a way. It's more like they kind of like keep it within that margin though. Probably because like Zenless Zero will have like different kind of people along the line. So at the very least, I would say that I actually like the combat more because of the animation, the attack art style. It's all so much different for each character. So it's kind of like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact combined into one, and that is Zenless Zero in a way, at least from how I look at it. Because it's like Genshin Impact, most of the attack skill got similarity, not entirely, but there is some similarity between characters that holding the same weapon. But in Honkai Star Rail, most of the character is, no matter what kind of attack, even though it's kind of like just one attack, two attack, they kind of like fix it to that point, but it's like they are all unique in a way. But in Zenless Zero, it's like every character is never the same, and I like it that way because it's like every of the character is unique in a way, and I find that if I like the character, I will use that, or if I like the animation or the character along the style of the character, I will go with that. So the thing is, right, at least in Zenless Zero, why I like it out of MiHoYo 3 games is that the uniqueness of every character can be felt, as well as that each of them is also nice in a way, where it's kind of like a combination of a bit of Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. So like in terms of like running around or moving around, is that Genshin is still one of the best, easy to know and doing map exploration, but they did bring that moment into Zenless Zero where we like, though I kind of like miss the monitor part where we used to do exploration using monitor, and not saying like the combat now is good or bad, it's more towards like they're giving some style of the old Genshin into the current gameplay. So at the very least, from how I look at it, it's still fun and what's not. So I still like it, regardless of how people think. So it's really kind of depends on how people look at it though. And this kind of like moment of like, unlike in Genshin and in Honkai where we interact with character but not really like entirely in a way, they kind of make it in a good way where we get to interact with each character to have this kind of like sort of dating sim style that I actually like it as well though. So it's also kind of like fun in a way. At least like I said, that it's kind of like a fan service in a good way. At least we do not need to overthink too much though. It's kind of like fun to see what kind of character interaction along the line.
そうか。ダイアリンは人と関わるのが嫌かい？
そんなことないですよ。この仕事だって好きですし。じゃないとほら、こんな誇らしげに社員証を見せびらかしたりしないですよ。
That it's true in a way though. It's yeah, I know. I've seen it before. It's worse. But if we step back, I mean like no matter where we go, right? I think that's what Pyo-san say. Don't overthink it. Just enjoy what you like, though. Because the thing is, right? It's the same thing as you go to some places, right? Where you look on the front page, it's like, oh, it looks so nice, it looks so impressive. But when you go to the back end, there is always those kind of people who like those kind of thing. So it's the same thing as like maybe something we might like it, but doesn't mean that we all think we need to like it, or maybe people make the worst out of it along the line. So I won't deny that it's a lot of goodness. Even for Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, there is a lot of those as well. We can't deny that Xenoblade Zone Zero don't have those. But even so, if we just look past that and look at the game as a whole, just the game, not the fan service, or the people about who is creating their own service, at least is good, regardless of how we think about it though. I mean like even like you can look at and Ohio Vanessa, like you just woke up, nice. But the thing is, right, even like Vanessa here, who love to draw a lot of crazy stuff about her favorite character in Honkai Star Rail or even any other game, I never stop her. I kind of like look past in a way. If the way she draw the character is nice, I say, oh, you look good. Okay, I will just and then I forget about it. So don't. I mean like Hachimitsu-san, you don't need to worry too much about it. It's like those kind of people is just drawing it along the line. Alastair-san, hello there. Yes, we got the 3 bears. Yes, we got the 3 bears. Mihoyo know that I was talking about the 3 bears before. The panda bear, the normal brown bear, as well as the polar bear. Because we got polar bear and the brown bear. It's just that we don't have a proper polar bear and main character yet. So in future we get to see it again, probably, I don't know. But as for right now, we got Ihu, who is the panda, we got Ben, the brown bear, and probably in future we get to see a proper playable bear. Right, we got to wait for the bear moment, okay? I think it's like Mihoyo know that I was talking about the 3 bear a lot. No, I wouldn't say a lot of time, a few times. And also, you fall asleep in real position is okay though. As long as you have enough rest, just make sure you study well, okay, for your test. Yeah, regardless of your size, you make sure you sleep properly, okay, Vanessa. Don't get yourself too tired. Most important thing is rest is always important, no matter how we think about it. Even today I was sleeping the whole day though. Yesterday, sleep whole day, morning, afternoon. Night stream. Then today, morning, afternoon, sleep. I have to admit that I thought that I won't be tired. I have to admit that I thought I would be tired, but I am not being tired in a way that I can't say is it a good thing or a bad thing though. It's more towards like character. You need to bear with it. Even tomorrow I'm returning to do my physical therapy, you know. 2 weeks I never went, but tomorrow I have to make sure that I have to be in good condition. That's why I was like sleeping for 2 days. You said good at me. That's why you I understand that. You're not so fast, huh? You need to go. Oh, sorry then. This 4 is yours.
その私の対人エネルギーの一部はプロ棋士さん用に残してますし、ちゃんと会話のキャッチボールも成立してますよね。
そうですよね。
自分でも不思議なんですよね。プロ棋士さんはちっともモフモフじゃないのに、一緒にいるとなんだかふわっと乾いた毛並みに包まれてるみたいな気持ちになるんです。
So just as a highlight, if you guys feel there is a little bit of buffering or whatsoever, please don't know it might be a YouTube issue though. It's like YouTube have been very bad though. Like it kind of made me really concerned in so many ways about how YouTube is doing right now. Not saying like it's bad or whatever, okay. It's more towards like there are times when YouTube, not saying like it's fully their fault, it's more towards like their system has been very bad lately though. So if you guys have some connection issue, do just write in the comment. I would be aware of it because it's like it's very hard to know how YouTube system work though, and even at times. It's kind of like for some reason they just make it that way, and like stream, like I've seen like a lot of people complaining about it lately as well. It's like initially I thought it was on my end only, then it happened to quite a few more people. So I was like, YouTube, you guys are working hard, but also not hard enough because there is a lot of system wrong happening. It's like it made me really wonder. Is like did they hire a new guy to do the maintenance or whatever along the line, and it's not doing well along the line though. So it's kind of like that kind of feeling that kind of like struck me. Not saying like is it true or not, so don't take my word for it 100%. But it's kind of like the concern rise up in the way that I really worry if I get disconnected or whatever. So if you guys are, if you feel like there is kind of disconnection along the line, please highlight whatever. I might not be aware. So I even now I have to freaking use YouTube system to chat doing live stream and do a chat once in a while, but it's kind of like to say it's really like troublesome needing to chat and on the YouTube connection as well as on the OBS. Like OBS will indicate that it's still running, but the YouTube one will indicate as not running, so it's hard to gauge though.
髪が傷んでいるのは知っているんだ。生活習慣やらエーテル侵食やら当人が一番悩んでいるんだ。少しは僕の心も汲んでくれ。
心。なるほど。
Ability have been seeking you on Discord. Yeah, you learn quite a lot. You're learning quite a lot in a way. Not saying like at least you get to learn. Okay. Yeah, she really teach you well. She really teach you in a good way.
ピンポーン。ご注文のダイヤリンです。現金ですか？お振り込みですか？
Okay. Our macho boy is sitting on the bike, but not the high-end bike. I thought you would be sitting on a high-end bike there. So nice. Hello there. How's your day? Yeah, next week, yes, next week is gonna be a one good next week though. Yesterday I was playing Genshin, so I can't deny that I'm actually on the lookout for it. I would be hoping that I can get her in temple. I wish, okay. Let this old man here wish that I can easily get a easy pull along the line. It's just hard to know at time though. If only like pulling for a character is that easily, I'll be damn happy. But I think I don't want to jump to conclusion yet. I think you guys because you have to understand one thing is that like at time I worry that you may hear watching my live stream and in a hidden way. So there are quite a few things that I can say and quite a lot of things I can say as well though. It's a funny thing is like even I have to say like it's a few things when I say that like I find it, okay, I have to admit this one thing. Okay, when I actually highlight in the last time when I see the when they actually show the Dr. Red as the evil boss, and I say that they better make him a weekly boss needs patch, so that I can bomb him in the head with a 3-meter packet. I say that in my live stream, and truth be told, I kind of have an understanding, although there was no lead, but I was have an understanding that there may be a true moment of that he's gonna be a boss that we have to fight, which they did leak up at that time with a lot of people playing it or even saying like Totally is a big boss along the line, and I was kind of like happy that yeah we get to see a boss that I want to bomb in the head. But again, I want you guys to be very very careful about the Totally, as from my understanding is that his fight is not going to be easy. I know Mihoyo kind of like highlight some of them in the live stream. From my understanding is that the fight, however, is not really something we need to go about for some character. Like some of the character that we use will end up being able to take him out easily, but we also need to be very careful. So some of the characters that I can highlight is that Alakino and Farina is one of the two character that I've been told, because it's like we do not need to worry too much. But if you guys don't have those two characters, some of the character that can do off-field damage on its own is gonna be one of the thing that you can consider using, because some of the moment that we'll get is part of the string mechanic that they make it that we can't control in the right movement, but for some reason is that if you use some character that can like instantly rush to the enemy and do the attack, right? Yep. Then I don't think you need to worry on that end though. So Alakino and Foreigner is considered one of them. Then if character that can do like off-field damage along the line, like even Fishu or even like that, all these things, it's like it's gonna be a good choice in a way though. But not entirely that you guys have to build them accordingly though. Now if you're gonna use Wanderer to fight Totoro, it's also a good choice, but I'm gonna use Alakino.
雰囲気も地形も全部変わって山奥のお寺の聖域みたい。
Yeah, the funny thing is, you gotta understand one thing. I think someone leaked online about saying like Totoro has clone, even though he's not supposed to have clones. I think we might have to look into that part of the story lore, because the thing is, right, from my understanding, it's hard to say like how they're going about along the line. It's more towards like how we going to see the story along the line, because I think a lot of you guys might have forgotten that teleportation in Genshin is not just our traveler. I feel like he can also use it, but I do not know to what extent. It's more towards that they might be hiding some stuff about the Totoro, and it's only on the next patch that we get to say. Yeah, I won't deny that there is a possibility of a clone. I have to highlight that. I can't deny it for now. The only issue on hand is that it's more towards like we do not know what he's planning at the time. Like I knew he was planning for something, but to gain a new moon god is, I don't think that's his point of view though. If I had one to highlight, I'm not sure you guys ready for the theory, even though I'm playing Xander Zone Zero though. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Totoro's main goal is not to become the new moon god, or just because he put the Wanderer through that kind of like, oh, he want to create a god along the line. He want to be a god. That's his goal all this time around. Because based on the last trailer that I saw, and based on my understanding as well, I think the best way to say that it's pretty obvious that Mihoyo is making us think that his main goal is not just because he want to do whatsoever. He want to control Moon, he want to control the whatsoever. He didn't want to control those. He want to be the god. And I think I can say this one as well. Is that he want to I know it's kind of funny in a way, but I think he want to I think he want to not like he want to be the so-called the new ruler of Tefa as well. It's more towards that I think he's want to rule Tefa in a way, not saying like he want to be the new leader or whatever. It's more towards like he want to prove that he got the so-called scientific power to become a new god, and that he want to use that moment to control and become the new ruler and do more experiment or Tefar, whatever, however you want to do along the line. But it's more towards like he want to make sure that in order to do so, he want to be someone that can do whatever or however he like, and to be a god is one of the way. Because if you guys want to know, there is another character in the game that is already became a so-called a god form. Well, entirely not the god, but it's also kind of like in a way god form, and it's basically Albedo and Durin mother, the original mother, Renato. So Renato, or the Go Alchemy, she did take out one of the take kind of like combine with one of the four shade of the holy the heavenly principle, and end up being one of the four shade herself. But it's not that she became a god. It's more towards like she was part of the moment where they kind of like became one in one, but not in a way that she is a god. She is like part of a god in a way. So I think Dr. Red want to use that moment of knowledge and became to be part of like a god himself, not like a moment of like to eat another heavenly principle and or whatever shade and became a god himself. He want to become a god using science. So that's why he's more into trying to control the Tree Moon, because the Tree Moon was another moment of like just like the four shade is the Tree Moon was like basically the first god of Tefa created the Tree Moon, and the Tree Moon was kind of like the four shade in a way, like in terms of same power along the line. So if he can control that, it means that he will be kind of like similar to the original first god, and that he will become a god form in a way. So that's what he want to be. I wouldn't say he want to be a third primordial being. It's more towards like he just want to showcase that he got the ability to do so. But I think it's more. I think it's more towards like we'll get to see more next patch from how I look at it though. But I think it's very obvious at this point of time. The reason why is like a lot of experiment he do, right? It's just that he want to test the limit of the experiment, and that if it's anything way beyond the limit, then basically that's kind of like showcase that hey, it's possible, it's a possible thing to happen along the line, and that he want to use that possibility to change himself for in a way. That's why he created a lot of clone to create as many different experiments at one go. But and then including like if anyone who do the reading for the story, right, at least it's more towards like, hey, why is there so many different versions of the Totore, like a good Totore, a bad Totore, a evil Totore, crazy Totore, mental health Totore. There is a lot of different Totore at the time when they created the clone. But it's also one of the reasons why Nahida wanted them to be destroyed in a way, because it's like they have the same goal despite being different Totore at the time. So it's really something that I was concerned about how the story was going to lead from there. But Nahida made sure that the Totore was destroyed. But as what you guys mentioned, like he destroying old clone does not mean that he can't create new clone. But if you guys forget that the clone part is that he could have actually miss out on one clone on purpose, because the thing is that there was another promise he made to Nahida was to not have any more clone. So it was a firm promise. Okay, if you guys not sure, go and recheck the cutscene between Nahida and Totore. It's confirmed no new clone. It's more towards that he might purposely miss out on one good clone or whatever clone, and that clone was able to do something or whatever along the line, or he could be actually more like his shadow in a way, where it's more towards like he himself one more time. So we do not know. I think it's only on the next part that when they release the story that we'll get to see it. But as for right now, I can't say anything because I had no idea. But I think Luho is more probably that we'll get to see more. I think it's more towards that we'll get to see more on next week. Next week, when they release the game, I'm going to play it accordingly. I'm very curious about the story though. That's why this week and this Friday and Saturday I'm gonna play Honkai Star Rail, the whole damn story in one go if possible though. Oh, Shiro's on holiday. Otsukare-sama, make sure to number one, I hope that you able to do whatever you need to, but at the same time I will hope that your mom will also have a speedy recovery as well. And thank you for the like.
どうしたんだ生命圏が震えてる何か新しい力が使えそう
Sword Mastery and
もうすぐ3問だ待ってなんでこんなところに打ち捨てられた建材が
Abandoned Sword. Hey, Train is reacting to this sword. When I bring closer, I get the feeling that my mind is syncing with the whole space. Can you sense the space better? Not exactly. It's more like this space is helping my vision. With that, I think I can grab. While we have a moment, I would like to go over the new ability. Maybe I can refine. Alright, let's give it a try. And I set a unit power. Okay. Activate. Oh, so basically the event for this one is just basically using her to do a fight. Oh, I can't concern the connection. Yeah, hungry. Don't you have anything? Drink water then. Drink water. Even I myself been drinking a lot of water lately though, due to the weather. The trout will be provided. So raw version to use. Okay. And I'm gonna look at this new weapon. It's meant if anyone want to know, it is meant for some character, but I think it's more towards Ye or the Autophagus girl, so gonna do this whole thing properly. Yeah, she is so far the character that has been paired with our character in a way, in a good way along the line, especially more towards like the way she move along the line is like and it's not there. We got a bug looking monster. And it looks like the swarm monster from Honkai Star Rail in a way though. And then we change her to the number of so many sword long time. And then she used this sword. Just slash the sky. And you're still not freaking dead. The string keep offering on you. Yeah, but this one, just bear with it though. If anything, right, do tell me, because the thing is, right, it's more towards Genshin issue, not Genshin issue, it's more towards on YouTube having some sort of issue lately though. So if anything, right, just type in the comment, and I can't really do too much on it, but it's more towards that YouTube has been, it's more towards that YouTube has not been very, very stable. That I'm not sure it's like the end of the year to start of the year along the line, but stream wise has not been stable lately though. So you guys need to be very, very careful, right? If anything, just type in the comment and I'll be aware of it. At least I'll need to prepare just in case though. Because I can't really do too much on technical side. I'm not from YouTube or whatever. It's more towards like, if you to do it properly, I don't think we need to worry though.
面白い。この声聞き覚えが。
本殿の方から聞こえた。行ってみよう。
Oh. There is a chest here. It's a good thing a bit of looking around is good. You're too hungry. Okay, just make sure to be very careful. Okay, I can enter there. I need to like look around, like is there anything I'm missing out on about the light? There is a chest here as well. I'm gonna take a look at this one now. The maximum is up to 3,000 for now. And is it really her?
そっか。この像、このため。面白い。
師匠？結界があるはずなのにどうやって？まさか任務の場所が近くて巻き込んでしまったのか？
アキラ、ちょっと待って。この人、確かに師匠に見えるけど、なんか違うよ。仕草とか声の。
Yeah, that's our master.
いつもの師匠じゃない。
師匠？任務？今は特に用事もないし、あなたたちを弟子に取った覚えもないけれど、どちら様？待って、その手にあるのは生命剣。
My.
なるほど、そういうこと。わかった。あなたは秘境の外から来た生命剣の現剣手？
ええ、そうよ。私は楊春子。あなたは？
話すと長くなるな。だから結論だけ。残念だけど、私はあなたの言う師匠ではない。この秘境の住人とでも思ってほしい。この地は気を封じる山々に囲まれた幽谷。生命剣の力を発揮させるには最適な場所。その力が解放されたことで、ホローは再構築され、この生命秘境が作られた。この空間に、
Oh, you have a nice day.
あらゆる存在の姿形は生命剣の意志によって定められる。私の姿も例外ではないから、知り合いと間違えるのも無理はない。さて、ではそちらの丸腰の人は？この生命秘境に外から入れるのは剣手だけのはずなんだけどね。
僕はアキラ。彼女と共にここに来たこの子のプロキ。
いや、いい。今のは忘れて。考えてみると、あなたが何者かは重要なことじゃない。
my.
剣士とここに来ている以上、それだけの器はあるということだから。今はそれでよしとしよう。ともかく、ようこそ生命秘境へ。ここは、いわゆる剣の世界。あ、そうだ。頼んだチャーシューマンは持ってるかな。
I brought some from kitchen.
ああ、出発前に一応厨房からパンさんが今朝作ったのを何個か持ってきたけれど。いや、待ってくれ。あの剣の声の正体もあなただったのか？ならここまで導いてくれたの？はっ。このチャーシューマン美味しい。俊子、私はこれまで何度もあなたに語りかけていたけど、一度も返答はなかった。でも今あなたはここに来ている。これは生命圏を一つ上の次元で扱えるようになったという証。共に戦うこの剣についてもっと理解を深めるといい。自分自身のためにも、そして仲間のためにも。あなた自身も知りたいと思っているだろうけど。
Wait, is she actually the elder sister?
生命圏の根源が隠されてるのなら、その代償を抑える方法を教えて、師匠。ごめんなさい。あまりに師匠そっくりだからつい。
いいよ。私にもかつて弟子はいたけど、師匠と呼ばれるのは久しぶり。懐かしいな。もともとあなたには生命圏の扱い方を教えるつもりだったから、そう呼んでくれても大丈夫。さて、ここからが本題。生命圏を抑える方法は確かにこの地に眠っている。でもそれを手にするのは楽じゃない。さっきここは剣の世界だと言ったのは覚えているかな？その意味もあなたたちはすぐ知ることになると思う。秘境には名前も主も持たない剣が無数に散らばっている。その中に他とは違う3本があるから、それを見つけ出して私のところに持ってきてほしい。そうすれば生命圏の秘密もおのずと明らかになる。
その他とは違うというのは具体的には、ここでヒントまで期待してしまうのは少し欲張りかな。
語っても語り漏らしてしまう。
There is not seafood, okay.
さ、
Okay.
まずは行動あるのみ。探索が進めば分かってくることもあるよ。1本目の剣を見つけたら戻ってくること。私は、ここでいい知らせを待っているから。ところで、このチャーシューマンは誰が作ったの？私の修行時代のとは比べ物にならないくらい美味しいんだけど。
この師匠はイーシェン師匠とはだいぶ違うな。少し話を急ぐところもあるようだし、ただ師匠と同じような安心
Oh
感
my god, I'm concerned.
自然体で話しやすい。
What are you looking at? Look at this statue in front of me. They look unfinished. The culture is a rough line. You can tell what it's supposed to be. If feel oddly familiar. Same here. Certain I saw the tattoo somewhere, but right now I can't remember the thing. Is there something wrong with it? Nothing, just my reaction is just not time yet. Forget what I say. If you explore, you should notice all the other doors sealed with barrier you can't break. Since I told you to retrieve the sword, you should at least open a path for you. Oh, and me, I'll break the first shield. So... Oh, so we have to break those shields. So this break execute the instruction. Hold her breath, a circle. A moment later, it began to loosen. Alright, you may head out. During destroying the shield with one hand, Sifu, is there some sort of special technique? Could you teach me? Attaching the shield with to the sword, let it knew someone is coming to visit, so you're gonna. Oh, anyway, let's get moving. Right. And more monster to fight. Huh?
もしかしてパンさん？
本当だ。しかし兄弟子さんがあんな風に助けを呼ぶか？
考えるのは後は。まずは手を貸してあげましょ
う。エテリアスを全部やっつけたのか？
ああ、そう。
命の恩人だよ。見ず知らずのお二人さん、本当にありがとうな。
Okay, we got the penta.
その服、その声、パンさんじゃないか。どうして兄弟子さんもここに？
俺の名前どうして知ってるんだ？でもな、俺はどこの宗門にも入っちゃねえし、門下生の後輩がいた覚えもねえぞ。もしかして別の誰かと間違えてんじゃねえか？
アキラ、この人もパンさんとはちょっと違うみたい。
すまない、人違いだったみたいだ。知り合いにあまりにそっくりだったから。それであなたは？
俺は傭兵さ。仲間からはパンタって呼ばれてんだ。溶鉄傭兵団に所属してるんだが。
溶鉄傭兵団？どこかで聞いたことあるような。でもそういう立派な名前のついてる傭兵団って今時珍しいね。今の傭兵の人たちってもっと個人でやってる感じだから。
何の話だ？いや、そんなことより頼む、お前さんたち腕が立つんだろ。どうか俺の仲間を助けてくれ。
仲間ってここに他の人もいるの？
そりゃいるさ。さっきまで俺は傭兵団の仲間と一緒に新しい拠点の開拓任務でここに来てたんだ。そしたら強奪者どもの待ち伏せにあっちまってな。向こうは作戦づくだが、こっちはあくまで開拓、戦う準備もできてねえもんで、かなりやられちまった。だがまだ踏ん張ってくれてる仲間がいる。増援を呼んでこいって俺に託したのを待ってるはずなんだ。けど俺はすぐエーテリアスの奴らに囲まれちまって。頼む、俺の仲間を助けてやってくれねえか？
安心してくれ。仲間は僕たちが必ず助ける。けれどパンタは傭兵なんだろ？さっきのエーテリアスはそれほど危険な。
I'm kind of confused about this story at the moment.
何か今は戦えない事情があるのかい？
俺の剣襲われた場所で落としちまったんだ。だから今はすまん、戦えねえ。
Wait.
剣？もしかして師匠の言っていた特別な剣と関係が？それにやはりこの人はパンさんじゃないな。
え、Vanessa, are you alright?
エーテリアス程度憲法で十分なはずだ。
Dude, be careful though. You've been getting injured lately though.
状況は分かったわ。案内をお願い。
You need to be very, very careful, okay, Vanessa.
おお、恩に着るよ。無事に進めば俺もお前さんたちの用事にできる限り手を貸すからな。
Okay, first thing first. Try to enhance.
仲間は多分この辺だ。 俺もちゃんとついてくから。
Hey man, there is a lot of exploration here. Use a swift cooldown by 4 out of 4.
エーテリアスどもめ、俺は今日ここでくたばるのか。ショボさん、無事か。あんた、やっと来てくれたか。ここだ。キル。
What that? Take that? Come on here, got nothing. But do I kind of like want to see what I can do the kind of recovery or not? Oh,
助かった。死ぬかと思った。
死ぬもんだ。
なんてすまない。無事か。他の仲間たちは。
$15? Is it because at night time?
遅いにも程がある。援軍を頼んだのになぜ戻ってこなかったんだ。みんなもう限界だった。俺は主力部隊とはぐれちまったから今どうなってるかはわからない。それで援軍は上からは送られてこなかったのか。このお二人が助けに来てくれたんだ。はあ？冗談はやめてくれ。この人数で正面から行く気か。パンタ、俺たちは今生きるか死ぬかの瀬戸際なんだぞ。いや、いい。もう増援を呼ぶ時間もない。俺たちだけでも戻って仲間を助けるんだ。パンタ、今度こそあんたも一緒に来てもらうからな。
But they increase by I feel like the price like $5 is quite a lot in the way though.
実はパンタは剣を落としてしまって今は戦えないんだ。戦うのは僕たちに任せてくれ。
何？パンタ、まさかとは思うが戦うのが嫌であんた剣まで放り出したのか。剣は俺たちの尊厳だろ。俺。わかった。剣がないなら素手で戦ってくれ。あんたの剣法の腕なら強奪者どもだってどうとでもなる。俺にはできねえんだよ。
Well, I mean like
憲法だって。先ほどエーテリアスに囲まれていた時彼は全く応戦できていなかったけれど。
知らなかったのか。この人は弱いんじゃない。戦うのが怖いだけだ。うちの団に腕っぷしのないやつが入れるわけないだろ。この人の実力はうちの傭兵団でも最強と言っていい。最高の兵士になるって全員思ってたさ。だが任務を何回かこなしたと思ったらいつの間にか剣を握れなくなってたんだ。なあパンタ、今日こそはあんたの力が必要なんだ。おじけづくことなんてない。俺と一緒に来てくれよ。だがそれは命を取り合うことになるんだよな。まさか強奪者どもと話し合いたいのか。今は町の喧騒にとって大事な時期だってのは分かってるはずだ。奴らがおとなしく交渉の席についてくれるわけないだろ。戦う以外に道はないんだ。パンタ、ダンの仲間を見殺しにするつもりか。俺だって見殺しになんかしたくないんだ。
wait, is this
なのに
and when he was younger in a way?
また
Unable to give a kill on certain suddenly he turned and free.
すっごい速
あの人は剣術も身体能力も本当にすげえんだ。なのにとにかく早く連れ戻さないと傭兵団が壊滅しちまう。
It's the one we are looking for.
春子、追いかけよう。傭兵団、町の喧騒、フォローレイダーとは呼ばず強奪者。どれも一時代前の言葉だ。まだはっきりとはしないけれど、あのパンタの剣が僕たちの探しているうちの一本だと思う。
私もそう思ってた。パンタを追いかけよう。
Okay, now I can fly up. And we'll continue fly towards. But before that, at least I want to get this one. Slacking in it. Did the boss send you? I'll get back, thank you. Your name? I think I just saw my companion which means some unfamiliar sword. As far as better not involved, pretend I didn't say anything. Master of Betrayal. Did the boss send you to find me? I just thinking of something nearby. Okay, but thankful. Your name? Okay, well, anyway, let's. Okay. Solo leader. What a fight. Good luck. I seriously have no idea what is it, but okay.
見て、誰かが通った後、パンタみたいね。
あの話が本当ならパンタは相当強いはずだ。なぜあれほど怯えていたのだろう。やはり本人に聞くしかないか。
そうだね。
Can I even use this for now? And there is quite a few chests around. I'm gonna take care of that. Is
この辺りで誰かが戦ったんだ。
maybe it's a big sword. The size and number don't add up. It is not a legendary sword. Suppressed by something. Take a closer look at my figure. What is it? A fight will break out. Stay alert. I couldn't assume that. Yep, we have to fight. Is different color apparently have been unleashed. Identity is that special sword you're looking for? Why do you think so? When it was released, power rushed into me. I got a free sound with nature. Isn't unique? That seems like managed like this. Even if they're not the one we want, I feel like their power can clear my mind. Something else around here is bothering me. So we have to do a lot of fight here. A lone path in the snow.
春子、大丈夫かい？
ごめん、もう少しここにいていい？
Let's go here first. I don't know why, but when I approach this...
この場所に近づいてから不思議な感覚がして、地面にパンタの足跡が残ってる。ここに来てたのかも。
戦闘を避けるために急いでいたはずなのに。
I find it sounds better because, okay, you know, like 10 to 15 is a huge rise still.
夕焼け以外は何も。でもカラスがたくさん集まってるみたい。
血の匂いに引き寄せられたのか。強奪者と傭兵たちの衝突は僕たちの想像以上にひどかったんだな。
死と殺し合いに引き寄せられたカラスね。
There's a lot of crow though.
私、パンタの気持ちが少し分かった気がする。
え、この光景を見てかい？
うん。見ているものが同じなら、心
If
に
only I can
一
hide
緒なのかもって思ったの。
the skip button in this one just to take a screenshot of them together along the line. Ah, oh well, I'll do better with this one now.
私、時々自分の力が怖くなるわ。私が持つ生命圏の力があまりに強すぎて、戦うたびに気づかされる。多くの人や物事はこの力の前に簡単に破壊されるんだって。そして殺戮の匂いを追ってここに止まってるカラスもきっと私が招いたんだよ。もしかしたらパンタもこういうことが怖いんじゃないかな。剣を振って戦って目の前で敵がバラバラになって、剣を握る自分が知らない怪物になってるように感じて。ごめん、独り言を喋りすぎちゃったね。ただ同じ力を持つ剣士として彼の気持ちは理解できないものじゃないなって思っちゃったの。
いや、君の言うことには一理あると思う。彼は仲間をとても大切にしている。けど争いが嫌いだから。仲間を守るためとはいえ、自ら恐れる力と向き合わざるを得ないとなると、ためらうのは無理もないだろうな。それに剣を取る上での不安を語ってくれて、君の世界に少し近づけた気がするよ。
Understand your food.
こんな気まぐれの独り言に付き合ってくれてありがとう。さあ進みましょう。もしパンタを見つけられたら今の気持ちを伝えたい。彼も剣を振るう勇気を見つけられるといいな。
Now I believe we're going to teleport down.
この先に高危険度のエーテリアスがいるようだ。シュンコ、気をつけてくれ。待ってくれ。エーテリアスの様子が普段と違うような。これは
I assume that I have to fit this one now. Just lit the roof. Ew, okay, I didn't know that there's above here. Yes. Can I wasn't aware that it was a part of here though, so thanks to that bamboo I now became aware. But at the very least I opened up quite the map here, and there is something up there, but I am at how do I go? Oh, it's below, not above. I thought it was above. Okay. I need to talk to this. It seems sort of fight. It's right in ahead, but strangely there is Mercenary around and isn't attacking anyone. It's not even moving. What's going on? Look like frozen in place. Please help us. We are fighting the Looker, but their leader had managed the anti-corruption measure. After he got injured, he suddenly turned into Esther Will. The Looker either died or run, but now that the still is coming straight for us, we can't keep fighting. We don't know who you are, but please help us. Why isn't moving at all? Oh, what are you talking about? Isn't he stretching the evil right now? We haven't found this safe house. We will end up dead like those Looker. It's just a matter of time before we find out. Please help again. Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about, and judgment by your mental state, I don't think you're much out either. You better leave before you find this place. We aren't pathetic enough to beg citizens for help. We'll figure something out. We sent Big Ben to get her, but he had been gone forever with no sign of coming back. If he was here, at least you could have Kyoto into with the great first. What's going on here, though? Well, it's just this for now. Look like isn't here. Let's look somewhere else. Well, we need to protect. No, I just thought if I'm right, that will be fine even if we don't step in for now. Find the Big Ben is our top priority. Once we find you, I'll explain everything. So we aren't supposed to come here yet? Is that how is it? Activate.
ここは術法で突破しましょう。これで先に進めるね。
I don't know I see anything I'm missing out on, but はい、そんなくらいなら多分大丈夫かな。I don't assume this is the path.
また障壁が。
Yeah, but the thing is, thing I want to take out first if possible. Yeah, take out that. Take these.
やっと見つけたわ。パンタ、
見つけた
仲間の人たちがあなたを待って
わ。
るの。一緒に助けに行こう。戦いなら私たちも力になるから。
いや、ダメだ。俺なんかじゃダメなんだ。あの強奪者どもが
Gonna search for some Dojin for Namus. I'll go on that. Only you guys have the same taste, I'm not gonna stop you.
震えちまって、剣もまともに触れねえことに気づいちまった。今の俺はみんなの足手まといにしかならねえ。手の震えの止まらねえ奴が戦場にいたって何もできやしねえんだ。
Want to save your friend.
だが仲間を助けたくはないのか。ここに隠れたままでは仲間は孤立無縁のまま、いずれそうなってしまってもいいのかい。
俺は
パンタ、私、あなたの気持ちはわかるかもしれないの。傷つくのは怖いし、攻撃してくる敵も怖い。でも、本当に怖いのは、自分の抱えてる力なんだよね。まだ自分の力を制御できないから、手を出したら、思ってもない力で倒してしまうんじゃないかって。だから、そうやって力を振るい続けるうちに、いつか自分が修羅の道に入って怪物になってしまうことが怖い。これがあなたの心の奥にある本当の気持ち。そうでしょ？
その通りだ。剣術を習い始めた時、剣というものがこうもたやすく敵を切り命を奪えるものだとは思わなかった。戦いが終わるたび辺りは血の匂いでむせ返るようだった。この手にある剣が怖くなっちまったんだ。戦いの中で高揚していく俺自身のことも。剣がいつか俺を戦いしか知らねえ化け物に変えちまうんじゃねえかって、そんな気がしてならなかった。お前さんたちの言う通りだ。囚われた仲間を見殺しになんかできねえ。教えてくれ。どうすればこの恐怖は消せるんだ。戦い続けるための勇気はどうすれば手に入るんだ。
恐怖を消してしまう必要なんてなくて、その気持ちとともに戦い続けるだけなんだよ。
いや、しかしそれじゃ
自分の力が怖くって、それでもその力で仲間は守りたくって、そんな風に考えてる時点で、パンタ、あなたにはすでに勇気があるのよ。剣を振るう時だって恐怖は消えたりしないわ。自分の力とどう共存するか、戦いの衝動にいかに飲まれずにいるか、その恐怖こそが思い出させてくれるの。これってほとんどの剣士がしたくてもできないことじゃない？戦いが怖いのは恥ずかしいことじゃない。それどころか強い剣士の証でさえあるの。正しく恐れる心
Oh
こそが
damn, then yes, this became such a mature person.
私も同じ不安を抱えてたの。信じていいわ。
恐れる心も剣士の一部ということか。
Listening, going to a long silence, trying to mother. The car wished to meditation, wait for his response, but he's unable to convince himself after a while he remains silent.
ちなみに傭兵団を襲った強奪者たちは 侵食対策ができてなくて、もうエーテリアスになってしまったの。人間を相手にするより気持ちちょっとマシだったりなんて。
何？
Oh, are we gonna use him?
分かった。そいつらは俺が楽にしてやる。そうだ。俺が仲間を助けるんだ。
When they need to start running towards the teammate.
やっと立ち上がってくれた。やっぱり理屈だけで人を説得するのって難しいね。今回の相手が人間じゃなくてエーテリアスでよかった。
Wait, is this song convincing him?
俊子、そろそろ事情を聞かせてくれないか。君は彼自身が戦場に行くことにこだわっているようだった。あの動かないエーテリアスとパンタはどういう関係なんだい？
あの動かないアバルスを見たとき思い出したんだ。小さかった頃、お兄ちゃんと一緒にお父さんから読み聞かせてもらってた歴史上のいろんな義侠心あふれる剣士のお話のこと。エリート喧騒の最初の頃、多くの傭兵団は土地の開拓もしてたの。あちこちに出没する強奪者たちを撃退してって、エリートの喧騒に欠かせない存在だった。そんな中、とある傭兵団と強奪者たちの間に大きな揉め事が起きた。さらに強奪者の一人がいきなり大きなエーテリアスになって、傭兵団は絶体絶命のピンチに。そこに駆けつけたのがなんとね、一人の親愛の傭兵さん。彼が剣を抜いて立ち向かったの。その人は一人でエーテリアスを倒して強奪者も捕まえて、本当に偉業やね。それからその傭兵さんは剣と共に戦い続けて、戦うほどに勇ましくなって、そのままエリートの名高い剣士になった。これがアバルスを切り伏せて一回の戦いでその名を馳せた溶鉄傭兵団のパンタの物語。
エリート喧騒初期となると相当過去の話じゃないか。つまりパンタは歴史上の人物ということなのか？何がどうなっているんだ？今起きていることもその物語を引き写したかのようだし。
正確なところは本殿に戻って師匠に聞くしかなさそうだけど、でもこのお話を思い出した時、ここは物語通りの流れに乗せないとって思ったの。とにかく今はあのアバルスを倒すのを手伝おう。私の推測が合ってたら次の目標はそれのはず。
And now it's out.
行きましょう。
And Hans. And Hans first. Then say I can't. Bring this will. Okay. Then there's much later.
逃げやしねえぞ。剣をどこへ向けるべきか教えてくれる。そこが俺の心のありかだ。俺は溶鉄傭兵団のパンタ。仲間を守ると誓った剣士だ。した哀れなものよ。だが撃たせてもらう。
勝利のピースが揃った 剣よ我に従い天をかけよ。この剣たちがあなたを導くわ。
And I just only see frustrated. The animation burst really paused the game. It might be the special sword mentioned. You also eat just now? Yeah, my body did on its own. After that, I feel something strange. Not totally. Doesn't feel dangerous. Thank you both. If not for you, I would never found the courage to wield a sword again. I never imagined my cavalry blade would one day become strong enough to protect others. That wasn't our doing. The moment you choose to leave your sword despite being afraid of it, you were really a swordsman or as good as anyone. I will remember those words and keep swinging my sword with unwavering resolve. As long as my blade can still be of use, I will keep fighting for my companion. He suddenly freeze, and then he and the other vanished into a burst of blinding light. They vanished. What is going on? Sword should be the one the sword absorbed earlier. We feel like we went on the adventure with him, but we still don't understand what really happened. We need to ask Sifu about. Okay, let's just head back first. I'm confused though. This one you're giving off. Seems like you found the first sword. Nicely done. Come closer. After absorbing that sword, you feel something strange in your body, didn't you? How do you know? You only retrieve the sword, you haven't fully merged with you yet, or form a sword wheel you can command. And maybe you still don't know how to refine it. I'll teach you how to use it now so you can grow stronger. Hold out your hand. You can now upgrade your acquired ability. Obtain from the recent fight. Yeah, I'll go for that for now. Kind of curious how long this quest gonna be though. It first come to us, I might have to do it to the next day, but it's only 3 out of 12. Oh my god. It'll be a long quest.
体は軽くなった？
なんていうか、体の奥から力が湧いてくる感じがする。
よし。こういう風に取り戻した剣は権威となって力として宿る。生命剣が次の扉を開くまで。
I think about it, this is gonna be a long quest for this one, but I knew I would stream this in the afternoon
今
too,
回の
but
試練でこの秘境の本質を垣間見たんだね。
for people who wants
師匠、あなたが以前言っていたように、この秘境には僕たち以外は入れないのだとしたら、ここの人たちは本物の人間ではないということになる。その正体はかつて実在した過去の人々じゃないだろうか。僕は以前宮妻から生まれた夢すがりと呼ばれる存在を見たことがある。ここで出会った人たちはそれに少し似ているけれど、夢すがりにはあった本体に相当するものはないようだ。
それに 私たちが手に入れた剣の持ち主、溶鉄傭兵団のパンタって名乗ってたわ。聞いたことあると思ったけど、昔小説で読んだことがあったの。エリート剣争時代の巧妙な剣士。存命なはずはないよね。なのにどうして現実のパンさんそっくりの姿で現れたんだろう。それにあの人たちみんな溶鉄傭兵団のパンさんを有名にしたあの戦いをなぞって動いてるみたいだった。
単純な話、私もあの人もただの抜け殻なんだ。どちらも生命剣が剣士の記憶を読み取って宮妻とホローの残滓を集めて作った人形のようなもの。剣士にゆかりの深い人の形をなぞっているというだけ。本質的には私たちは生命剣の長い歴史に刻まれた剣士の魂に過ぎない。変に聞こえるかもしれないけど、あなたたちは記憶が人の形をとったものと話しているだけなんだ。生命剣はあなたの願いに応えて、かつて名を馳せた剣士たちの記憶を選び取り、人の姿へと形作った。あなたには剣士たちが自らの限界を超えようとしたその瞬間に立ち会い、それを見届ける使命がある。彼らの剣が輝きをまとって現れるとき、権威はあなたの力を高め、生命剣とのつながりをより確かなものにする。それがこの剣の世界の与える試練であり、掴むべき好機。
なるほど。これでこの秘境でやることがはっきりしたね。
と
いうことは師匠も剣士の記憶から生まれたのか。
説明するのが難しいな。私のことはただの導き手だと思ってほしい。それよりあなたたちが留守の間に別のお客さんが来ていたよ。
え？Not far off.
あなたたちもここで道に迷っている旅人ですか？
え？
あなたは大兄弟子。
お兄ちゃん？どうしてお兄ちゃんがここに？
大兄弟子、お兄ちゃん。お二人とも誰かとお間違いでは。
I got by mistake. You put aside to discard the current.
春子、この人はきっと師匠やパンタと同じで、高名な剣士の記憶が釈弁さんの姿を借りて現れているんだと思う。
私もそう思う。さっきは驚きすぎてそこまで頭が回らなかったけど、多分あの人も残り2本の剣のどっちかと関係してるんだよね。まずは話を聞いてみようか。
You don't tend to the confused man.
ごめんなさい、人違いしちゃって。あなたは一人でここに来たの？
I think if he's the father, that will be the
なんて
funniest.
呼んだらいい？
お恥ずかしい話ですが、自分の本当の名前も何者だったのかも思い出せないんです。気づいた時にはこの山奥の秘境に迷い込んでしまっていて、あなた方とこちらの師匠ですか。ともかくお三方にお会いできたのは幸運でした。僕のことは渡り人と呼んでください。よければしばらくここに滞在させてもらえないでしょうか。おぼろげな記憶ではあるんですが、何かを探しにここに来たような気がするんです。
渡り人。子供の頃お母さんが語ってくれたお話で聞いたことがある。やっぱり予想通りだったわね。
こそこそ何の話？まあここは長らく手入れもされていないから快適に休めるとは言えないけど、それでもよければどうぞ。
ではありがたく。お お三方はまだお話しすることがあるようですね。お邪魔にならないよう少し席を外しておきましょうか。
I know he's one of the main character. That name is very particular though.
さて、あなたたちが最初の1本を見つけた今、残りの2本についても教えておくべきだと思う。すでに気づいているかもしれないけど、剣はそれぞれ1本ずつ残り2つの領域に隠されている。
残り2つの領域だって？先ほどの場所を除けばもう1つしかないと思っていたけれど。
以前気にしておいてと言ったあの本殿にある像のことは覚えているかな？
覚えてるわ。ずっと引っかかってたのよね。どこかで見たことあるような気がして。
そう？ああ、それはそうか。とにかく最後の領域もこの前あなたたちを苦しめたあのエーテリアスも全部あの像の裏に潜んでいるんだ。
像の裏ってことは壊せば3つ目の領域に行けるってこと？
いや、あれは力ずくでどうにかなる代物じゃない。春子、あなたの五感を奪ったあの怪物はこれからもあなたの行く手を阻むはず。像をどう動かすかも含め探索の中でじっくり考えるといい。あなたは生命権に選ばれたのだから、いつかは答えをつかめる。そういえば生命権もあなたの成長に気づいているみたい。次の領域の封印も間もなく解かれるはず。でも今日はもう遅いからここまで。続きはまた明日にしよう。
I want to do it, but other than many suns are sparing days on the New Year's highway is kind of interesting and at the wrong timing. But anyway, as much as I want to do the quest, I feel like this is gonna be a long one in a way, so I couldn't like pause this quest up to tomorrow. At least that's how I feel, okay? I'm still gonna continue, you guys don't need to worry. I will still continue this. I think tomorrow afternoon when I come back from physiotherapy, I will probably do that quest along the line. But for now, I want to do one new I want to do the defense one because I believe it's like only 1 or 2 days left. And the fifth floor kind of interesting in a way is that I need to fight 3 different boss at the same time to get all of them to a good rank, which is kind of interesting because it's like 3 fight, and I had no idea how I'm gonna go about this 3 fight in a way. So I guess the fight will be a moment of like me just doing the see how the fight gonna be in a way. Though I seriously have no idea how the fight is gonna be like in a way though. Like considering like I have to fight some of them are not good in a way along the line, so I'm curious. Especially that one of them is like the way they want the fight to be is really hard to gauge. Is it good or is it bad? It's even hard for me to understand. But at the same time, I think I want to try out all 3 fight for now. 3 separate rooms, and in each room must be different. So I need to have, I believe, 9 characters this time around. Will reward 100, 500, or 8,000 damage score. Do I have no idea how to get. I need to reach actually 25k for each fight. So damage increase, stun increase, based on This one. One, two, three for this one, and this will be this one, right? I suppose I have no idea why the fight they want me to go with, but I'm just gonna go with the team that I have and able to use along the line. It will be better if I don't use this one, but okay, this one is up. Let's go ahead with this. Okay.
この剣たちがあなたを導く。
Okay, for the best, okay, sure. And I got taken out nicely. I just worry about the timing. Now for the second fight. I'm still a bit concerned on so many things, but you're right. First one S was able to get killed. Now for second one, we see attack increase in knowing. Technically, there is only one team that I can think out of. It is technically he's resistant to it, but I'm still gonna use. Team like this is the next team I can consider. Do I want to consider like changing this one to another one? But for now, I'm just gonna go with this one now. If you guys having a little bit of buffer situation, please bear with the internet. I mean, like, YouTube is not being as intended, but at least I can do it. So. Let's go for it. And there's my car in my room right here. One's not bad. I'll three of them at the same time. Nice. Now, Manado. The issue on hand is that you can't use out the best support for the first two teams. For the first team, so it's kind of like a bit worrying for the last one. This one is weak to ice damage, but the issue on hand. どうしよう。
正夢になっちゃった。
Ice damage increase, basic attack increase. What am I increasing?
バイトン様とひと夏のランデブー。なになに？助悪2本。
The issue is how am I gonna go with this team? I don't know. I'm gonna test it out. If it works, it will. If it doesn't work, I will just try to game with a different characters. If this one, actually I had no idea. That I got a feeling this one can work, but so I have no ideas. Two umbrella users at the same time. I should press it. Let's just go for it, but oh well.
目障り。天網開会。最近との距離。離れ。や。ほらほらリラックスして。受けて。刀はもう鞘。あ、直。ザン。この気を逃さず散れ。終わりだ。やっさ頭冷やそう。せいせいさや私たちの海から出てきて。
At least this was finally a good kill. It's a good thing, I guess. I don't know how people managed to get higher score, but to me at the moment, a kill is a kill, so I don't need to worry too much. I think my people got managed to get higher score, but as for now, let's prosgrade. As ranking in all and achieve a total O. Impossible for me. Impossible for me, which basically means that all of them have to get at least 33 in a way. not 28, 31, 27. So S plus, I gonna assume that only like better player able to get it. I think S is more than I think that it is, if you guys are wondering, I think to me S is more than enough really. I'm not gonna be greedy because it's like if I've been greedy too much along the line, it's gonna be a problem though. Especially based on I don't want to stress myself to go for a high score along the line. But in regards to that, at the very least, I think I'm gonna activate this one as well. I seriously have no idea, but if tomorrow after my physical therapy, I'm able to like come back and play a bit, I think I will do that along the line. I'm gonna speak to this girl again. They also pretty good. Hi there, I want to pick up some videos there. I'm not sure if I've run this nihility. Looking at the plot possibility is about a scientist who discovered the possibility of a coming hollow disaster, and after failing to convince anyone, he forced to face the consequences alone. But ultimately, he proved too weak to stop. Sound like a thought-provoking film. Thought-provoking? More like something that happened around me. Huh? What? It's nothing. It feels like this movie isn't really my thing. I will return instead. This one, oh, that's the collector edition. So does that mean it's isn't available for rent, or so I need to pay extra? But go on, take it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. If there are more people like you, people who really care about others. It's long overdue. The woman still haven't come back. Look like good intention doesn't get quite with water. We are ring. Anyway, this edition isn't going. It's going for 100,000 on the second-hand side. Don't tell me this lady didn't plan to return it. Because I kind of regret not asking for a bigger deposit. Gonna go over me. Can let her know. A message. Do you have a moment? Need your hand. That you can't solve. It isn't time for jail. It's precisely it's a problem you can't solve. It come to you. Could you come? The situation is a bit complicated. I'll explain what you. Since they showcase that we need to wear that outfit, might as well. So we need to go all the way to, you know. I think. We're not just do a quick peep around. If it's gonna be a long quest along the line, it's gonna be a problem in a way, regardless. And at the same time, I as well just speak to Miyabi. Oh, correct. I don't have no idea which is the best answer, but oh, wait, where am I going though? Oh, we are wearing our old clothes back up. Why's that written? I was looking for you, searching through the non-rental, and I will be dating them back in a few days. Seafood borrow it. Seafood really got time to once from you. I hear that the mayor been giving her and Seafood quite a few missions lately. I'll ask her later when she's done watching. Has something else to discuss with me? Yeah, I mean like she is angry in a way.
あそこにいるのはライトさんとルーシーか？挨拶しに行こう。
Lucy and Lighter. We're missing after dropping off your group. If you're not responsible, then who is? I told you everything I know. Why don't you believe in me? What are you two doing here? Don't even mention it. Bernie went to develop stuff and haven't come back. Still will reach out to other shopping crew to help look for her, but there isn't been a trace of her anywhere. Can you try to recall anything else? I told you everything I can. Yesterday afternoon, the delivery stormed right into the guard room and insists on adding nitro fuel and ice cube to my healthy tea. And she kept wondering that 30-something prime time to hustle and let's get hype. And then she went to unload her cargo and head back. She even gave me her natural feel saying she need to rush back. Oh, right, I remember now. Before she left, she asked me about the Pampa Girl Holo, something about delivering an urgent order. The big Holo in the order ring. Yeah, that one. I tried to stop her, told her the Holo have been acting out more dangerous now. She even isn't listen. I can't believe it. So many already map Holo she could have delivered till she chose to chase after Pampa Girl. Need any help? It's time proceed. Maybe she's just party too hard and passed out inside. Let's figure out ourselves first. We'll go and take care of our own work. Let me know if you need any help. Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop. So we need to go to Yanagi right here.
こんにちは、アキラさん。ご足労いただき感謝します。今回はどうしてもあなたの力をお借りしたく、詳細はナンソンさんから説明していただきますね。
はじめまして。対フォロー2課所属情報担当官のナンソンと申します。今回の任務についてご説明いたしますので、お引き受けいただく場合は注意してお聞きください。
Why so official?
ちょっと待ってくれ。そんなに改まって言うほど大事なのかい？
はい。フォローの安定性に関わることですので、どうか真剣にお聞きください。最近のラマニアンフォローでの事故後、6大フォローの活性はそのためハンドとホワイトスター学会は調査や監視活動を強めていたのですが、7日前ホワイトスター学会の研究員であるペニーがパパゴフォロー観測任務中に消息不明となりました。その後学会の資料部門の調査により、これらの期間中に大量の機密ファイルが紛失していることが発覚。直近でファイルを閲覧していたのが彼女であることが学会からの捜索依頼を受けたハンドは月城副課長率いる4人小隊を派遣し、3日前よりパパゴフォローでの調査及び捜索を開始しました。しかし小隊メンバーがフォローに入った途端、奇妙なことに記憶混乱の症状が起こったのです。なんとか脱出には成功しましたが、
記憶混乱？柳さん、大丈夫なのかい？
ええ、すでに回復しています。医療検査の結果、程度の差はありますが、私たちの脳はエーテルに侵食されていました。一般的なエーテル微粒子はおろか、ラマニアンフォローの宮妻ですら脅威にならない最高スペックの防護装備を身につけていたにもかかわらず、パパゴフォローの状況を総合的に分析した結果、伝説の神の迷い路に従来の医療対策は通用しないと判断しました。そこで上層部に掛け合い、あなたへの協力依頼を申請したんです。神の迷い路を突破し、ペニーを見つけ、機密ファイルを取り戻す手助けをしていただけませんか？ジョイアス氏が失踪した今、あなたは私たちにとってベストな、いえ、唯一と言える選択肢なんです。
僕だけで神の迷い路に挑むのはさすがに無謀だよ。プロ騎士の始祖ができたからといって同じことができるかと言われると。
もちろん単独行動ではありません。今回の作戦には課長が直々に現場に出ますし、事態を重く見た市長からの要請で雲岳山のイーシェンさんと楊春光さんにも協力を依頼しています。
うつろ狩りとそれに匹敵しうる実力者が3人もパパゴフォローに集まるのかい？思っていた以上に大掛かりなんだな。
実はペニーが持ち去ったと思われる機密ファイルは、学会が長年かけて集めた始まりの主に関する研究資料なんです。一度漏洩すればその影響は計り知れません。そのため先ほどお伝えした課長と協力者のお二方以外にも人員は多ければ多いほど助けになります。
ペニーの動機については彼女の私物からこちらの録音データが見つかっています。
私は全力で警告をしたのに、帰ってきたのは無関心と嘲笑だけだった。私は今始まりの主に身を委ね、 我らのものではなかった力を捧げよう。
やべ。
また三将会か。
ペニーの背後にいるのが三将会の残党かどうかはまだ分かっていません。ですが彼女の行いが始まりの主の影響を受けているのが確
Things
実
are
です。
not going according to
今回は
in a
複
nice
数
way.
の部隊からなる調査チームを編成し、後の調査を円滑に進められるようフォロー
And
内
to
の
think
情報
is
収
actually
集が
part of
目
an
標になりますね。
event story quest along the line. It's concerning though.
この依頼を引き受けるよ。切羽詰まった状況だし、連絡が取れる人たち全員に声をかけてみる。
ありがとうございます。やはりあなたを信じて正解でした。ではこれより連携調査活動作戦名神の迷い字を開始します。
35 minutes. The agents were free to come and help and soon together. I never expect you to be able to get so many helpers. The follow-up operation is expected to be conducted in group of 3 entering different areas. You can chat for specific range will help you guide just doing my job. By the way, there's only one more thing to discuss. The title of processing inside a secret well received, or we can make submitting report a bit tricky. That's why I conduct, and I feel we need more official title. We got 2 titles for you to choose. You can choose wherever you choose. Special guide with a position and a series of independent. Oh, the other one is Crimson Tweet Live Researcher Type 11 car. That's the one. Got it. The report releases a special guide. I will handle the detail and that. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna talk to him. Okay, just want to talk first to see what's the objective first. Oh my god, Australia. You'll be in charge of the first investigation. Yanagi, Lighter, and Australia. They will be setting out data file to get. There will be some intel. Yes, the people will run into a holographic field. Luckily, both the investigator inside and I could see and hear everything. Our vision will be here. Based on this, we have the R&D design this neutral interface. You can read the image and sound on your brain and transmit them through the. Its stability, battery life, and freedom of use isn't as reliable as Bamboo, but for now, it's the only way to communicate. Mr. Y will then interpret what you see and hear to make judgment about the whole environment and guide your. So what Y saw wasn't from camera and microphone, but from my own eyes and ears. I can assure you we won't collect any extra information. You can take it off as soon as the mission is complete. You have to request a song for me then. Or sing anything you like. I actually won't recommend that. Never mind. It's fine. If you want ready, please board. Hold up, something to prep really quick. So it's basically to talk to do quest mission along the line, and as for now, I'm gonna assume that it's 3 main purpose, and then we have to do quite a lot of stuff at the end. So I'm gonna leave. So I'm gonna take it that we are gonna use all the character in this quest, but I have no idea can I do it because it's actually 10:35 p.m. on my end. So it is a good time for me to stop for now. But tomorrow, I think after my physical therapy, once I return here, if I can squeeze in at least maybe a few, like 2 hours of streaming again, I will probably stream again to do the quest. But let me go and squeeze in one last thing here. And I need to do one, technically one more fight here for material farming. I want to try this one. It's farming for Zhao in a way, and the amount I need is, I think, quite a lot, but I'm just gonna do it fast. Because after this I will go and sleep. It's because it's tomorrow. I need to also make sure that I got enough energy to do the physical therapy. So this shall be the last fight for the day, and then hopefully I'm gonna do it fast. do that. And it's done. So that means, yeah. I mean, I need to go and rest up in a way. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys again at the next video or live stream. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a nice day or night. Otsukare. Bye bye.